Hey gang, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of the Wednesday of the Reboot. And today we're gonna jump into the Casey Jones right here, Joy Toy. I have not opened up any of my turtles yet. I've not opened up the Shredder, nothing, but I just got the Casey in, and it's kind of like a filler episode because I'm working on some avatars for Amarak Spot. So I can't yet put out that video. I'm also working on some customs for Collector 425. So yeah, let's get the chores out of the way before we play. So Thursday nights, catch me on Grown Ass Men Toys, the Collector's Corner, with Marvelous, The Real Comrade, and Collector 425. And Fridays, World Makers Consortium, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also on Rad Toys Galaxy. World Makers Consortium Fridays, Thursdays. Definitely go check us out on the corner. And this week, so I'm pretty sure this is coming out before Thursday and Friday, I hope, depending on how this unboxing goes. We're gonna do a crossover between the two shows, so everybody will be jumping on each other's streams. Pretty cool, pretty fun. One more thing, if you guys haven't checked it out yet, TeePublic. If you are having trouble wearing the same thing, you guys can check out TeePublic, where I have a bunch of merch. You want pork tacos merch? You want pork eggs merch? You want the beer merch? I don't know if that one's up there, but it can be. It will be. You guys want merch from Jawa Pawa Energy Juice from Amarak Spot / World Makers Consortium? You guys want all the cool logos and stuff and all the shops that we have? Barbados? Want Barbados up in there? You want all these cool things? You want some old Zilla merch? Go check it out. I have all my logos currently and stuff that I've used before because I change up my logos a lot, but just because I like to keep it fun and different all the time. That guy is really handsome that does that commercial. I can't believe it. But yeah, so check that out. Also, if you guys want your beards to look like Vikings, all natural stuff from the Beard Struggle, also all that stuff is linked down below. Now, onto the toy. So, we're going to open this thing up. I'm going to flip it around, show it to you guys. I'm also going to do some toy photography. Might not make this video, but at least be up on Instagram. Alright, so you got your normal packaging. Now we can take a better look at him. He's wearing his gear right there. He's got the helmet on, but you can also see his face mask. So I'm going to pop this thing open with you guys right now, just so you can see my reaction. That's the whole point of doing this. I'm not really a review person, even though this is probably going to say unboxing and review. But there's tons of people out there that get this stuff way before me. I just got it now. I'm sure people have had it for half a year or some crap. But this is just for me to kind of show you guys and kind of give you my thought, if you care, what I have to think. You know, if I think it's worth it. I think everything Joy Toy is usually worth it. So I might be biased. I might be. But I'm going to tell you if there's something wrong with it and it just doesn't add up or just doesn't look right. And I also have Otaka and Slash. So we also have these that we can open up on days where I'm in between doing some videos. So we have like 3 videos going as we speak. Woo! That's not too stressful. Alright, my stand just gave way, so we're going to try it like this. Alright, so as you guys can see, and like I said, I'm going to turn this thing around, and it comes with a diode piece for the stand, his bag full of stuff, and just for right now, we're just going to pop him out, take a look at him, see how he does. He's got the roller skates on. That's pretty cool, right? Cool head sculpt. I don't know if the helmet comes off or not. I should have watched a review before jumping into this for you guys. Oh, his leg just popped off. Seems like the softer plastic they're using, I'm finding that it's not really an issue. I guess it's an issue because the legs just kind of do that. Like, it's not great. You know, I think it's some of the new plastic that they're using. But you got your double elbow articulation. And they actually look like elbows. Like the skin color is the same color as the figure. Sometimes in the builders, Joy Toy will put like, there'll be the black color, just like the black plastic color they'll have in there. And the knee articulation, I don't know where I stopped. I just stopped recording for a second. So the knee articulation, also you get the double, which I think is cool because the more articulation you have, the easier it is to pose them as if they're not doing as much. I know it doesn't make sense to you, and if it doesn't, or if it does, maybe you're a toy photography guy. Maybe that's what you like to do. But sometimes you can show more emotion with less with less dramatic pose, but it's still, you have to have articulation to do a less dramatic pose sometimes. You know, sometimes it doesn't have to be like flying through the smoke with a sword or hockey stick in this case, but well, we might get some of those shots out there too. I'm gonna work really hard to get this video out. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty much the new standard body that Joy Toy is putting out. It looks like it's a little bit bigger than the 4 inch, I guess, is what they used to be. Like their 118 is really 4 inch. So, yeah. I think this thing's gonna be a lot of fun. He has the vest, like, so when you take this piece off, it'll be the vest. But I'm gonna turn this thing around and kind of go everything a little bit more in depth. So if you guys are on the fence about this, stay tuned. Let's check this thing out. Not sure yet if I'm going to be doing videos on Slash and Mr. Taka. Like when I was a kid, we call him Tonka. I didn't know his name was Taka. Taka? Taka. So I never knew that that was his actual name. So, hey, news to me. Oh, that's Slash I was looking at. So, yeah, Taka. Tokka. Taka. Alright, let's go check these things out. Let's flip this camera around so you guys can get a little bit closer look with better lighting. Let's do it. Alright, gang, like I said, let's get this guy unboxed. Let's check him out. A little bit closer look for you. You can kind of see the gear. And it's like this nice pliable stuff. Like, I really dig it. So besides the double jointed, like when you move it, the gear moves with it, you know what I mean? Like there's no breakage of the gear because of the plastic that they're using now. Doesn't bode so well when it comes to the legs. This leg actually isn't breaking. So let's do that standard test I always do. Make sure they can kick themselves in the back of the head. Might be cheating because he has wheels, but we'll try it again once we get his shoes on there. Because he does come with shoes as well. Dang it. Every time. This might be an issue, bigger issue than what I'm trying to act like it's not a big deal, but it might be a bigger issue than I want it to be. Dang it. Come on, Joy Toy. Out here showing people your newest stuff. New Earth stuff, not the newest. Alright, so what should we do first? Should we do the vest? You know, switch them up, make them look like Casey Jones? I think so. Let's do that. Alright, so we had a little issue when I was swapping out all the gear, when I was taking all the gear off, which is a lot of gear. I'm never going to use any of this. I like it, Joy Toy. It's cool that you did it. The only thing for me is I broke the foot peg, so now we have a skin tone one. I'll just paint it to match, but yeah. So I broke the peg because I was heating it up. I was doing everything like I was supposed to do, and still broke because it's kind of fragile, which is weird. I don't know if anyone else has figured this out that has done the reviews, but this body is from this figure, not with the gladiator parts, but this figure right here is the same shirt. And this is a build that I was doing on the side. Obviously, he's not gonna have sandals on. But I use the gladiator arms. This is a gladiator body with the 3-pack of these guys that have the gas mask and the cool head with the hat, and then the other gas mask. Double, single, and then cool hat guy. Put those pictures up because I'm right now working on an avatar for all 3 of those. I'm using those bodies. So that's the same body that he's on, like these sweatpants type looking material. But the only thing that's different, the knee pads. Actually, let me grab one. I can't show the whole thing right now, But I can show you guys that it's the same exact thing. Brown shoes. But yeah, once you strip the gear down, it's the same exact thing. Different knee pads. He has a little bit bigger ones because of the hockey gear, I believe. And I don't think they come off. I'm not going to try it. I really don't want to show this custom off because it's for an avatar for someone. Very special. But you guys can see, same buck. Look at that. You guys can make your own Casey Jones if you had a head sculpt that you like. Boom. I was actually thinking about making this guy into a Zilla, but I need some more parts and stuff just to upgrade Commander Zilla. But I also don't want to make all the tattoos, and he's been here for a while. But these guys are a little bit bigger. Commander Zilla's on the old buck, and this is like the new buck. So you can see the difference. Joy Toy is getting a little bit bigger. So a little over 118, like I was saying. It's a little bit bigger. I don't know. Because I believe the gladiators could be bigger scale-wise because they're gladiators. But you can see the difference. But I just don't know if I could do all the tattoo work. Anywho. Or if this arm would fit on this because they're different arms. Different lengths. So maybe we'll just keep them the same. So the vest is very, very pliable. So, you know, it goes on and off without you having to take the figure apart, which is nice. So that's something I would say is, like, with these, be very careful with these pegs. And that's what I was going to say before I brought in all the other figures. I was actually going to show you guys, but this peg that's from the Gladiator figure, it does work, and it's a lot better of a peg. It's really weird that they're using two different pegs on these figures. Maybe those are newer, so that they have a better peg. It's a little bit more stiff, a little bit better made, the joint is, than this one. Than these ones, I guess I should say. But it's just very fragile in the middle, and it seemed to snap right off. Besides the figure being awesome, I really do think it's great. You could even put a wash on it if you were wanting to do that. Or, like I said, you can actually make your own Casey Jones for a lot cheaper if you had the head sculpt. But the one thing that you won't have are these cool stands. So you get this cool diorama piece. Pretty fancy, and it goes together, I believe. I'm not sure if it goes with the which people they go with. I'm not sure. Anyway, and you also get this stand, which is kind of neat. So two really cool stands. One's a dio piece. You get all that gear that I was talking about before. And now the weapons. First of all, you get this really cool baseball. Kind of cool to have a 118 size baseball. Don't lose it. Alright, then let's go over the hockey sticks. You got quite a few. Goalie. Goalie. So you got bigger one, smaller one, goalie one. So you have three different sizes there. I personally like this one, but the goalie one is the one I used to use. I used to be a goalie back in the day. And left wing, defensive left wing. Got one golf club. Would like to see some grip on this one too. They got grip on everything else. We got two bats and a cricket bat. I mean, it's supposed to be flat on one side, I believe. Not supposed to be curved all the way around, but hey, it's all in the design. So you got your aluminum bat, your wood bat, and then you got your cricket bat. Is it called a bat? I believe it is. You got your sludgy, you got your Triple H action, sledgehammer, three more additional hands. So you got your grippies, you got your open one, you got trigger ones. He doesn't seem to need a trigger one, but hey, we got it. Because it's from the other pack. And the bag. So it's super soft at the top. So you can shove everything in there. It just makes it really super heavy. So there you go. And then you can just start filling up your bag. Having that pliable material is kind of nice because it does stretch a little bit. If you have everything in there, though, it's so heavy and ridiculous. He's just gonna fall over. So, but that's him with all the gear in the world. So there you go. He looks pretty cool. Too much gear. Yeah, let's just take this out. Still a lot of gear, but he looks pretty cool. So all in all, give this guy 2 thumbs up-ish. A little weary on the joints and stuff. That's kind of weird that broke on me. I usually don't have that issue. Also be careful with these, you can see it's already starting to bend a little bit. These joints, you want to make sure that the arm is exactly where it needs to be before you start bending it. Just a pro tip. But yeah, I would definitely buy this if you guys are looking for the Casey Jones for your collection. This thing's pretty sweet. He has a lot of articulation, tons of gear, tons of stuff. Look at all this stuff. And a pretty awesome bag to go with it. Definitely pick this thing up if you guys have an opportunity. Like I said, I was looking at him right away, but I just waited to pull the trigger on him. I was hoping he would go down in price or be more available. I don't know what I was thinking. But anywho, catch you guys on the next one. Here's some behind the scenes, some B-roll, and hopefully some toy photography.